happy Friday. It's not a payday Friday, but I need to share my March budget with you. And since it's the middle of March, we're just going to do a budget check-in all in one. If you're new here, hello, I'm Liz. This is Budget and Balance. This is where I'm sharing my journeys to health and wealth through debt payoff, budgeting, weight loss, and whatever else I sprinkle in, like my decluttering challenge and I don't know, whatever else comes along. So today we're going to check in on my March budget. I'm going to share the budget with you, check in on it, and brace for impact because I'm afraid to look at the totals of what I've been spending. Here we go. All right, the first payday of March was March 8th. I was expecting $1,784. I actually received $1,997.62. That included a stipend of pretty much all my after-school program pay from like the beginning of February. Next payday is next Friday on the 22nd, so I'm hoping that there's more stipends included in that paycheck. If you're new here, I never know when those stipends are going to show up. I have a date when I expect to see them, but the accounting in my school district doesn't always run the way we want it to or the way we expect it to, and sometimes things are a little behind. Regular expenses, my bi-weekly transfer to the mortgage and bills account is $400, so that already came out from the March 8th paycheck, as well as my union dues that come out bi-weekly, I should say. That was just under $56. Next bill coming out will be in a couple of days for that life insurance policy. That is now just under $14 a month. And then my car insurance will come out on the 17th, so that is actually going to come out of this paycheck. That is $80. It went up. I've already been on a rant about it, so I'm not going to continue that rant today. All right, next up is debt. I sent $1,375 towards that private student loan. I'm hoping that in the next paycheck I could do $1,275. That is a couple $100 over what I originally budgeted for this month to go to debt. But honestly, the more that I can send there, the merrier, because that will pay down the principal that much faster, and I'm really hoping to have that done by the summertime. Nothing going to savings, so let's take a look at variable expenses. In the gold section is where I record anything that comes out of my checking account, like my cash spending, if you will. I have nothing there, but I have plenty down here in this red section of credit card spending. Ugh, I don't even want to show it to you guys. Okay, so far this month of March, I have spent $303.86 on dining out. And let me just also say that the weekend my mom came to visit, I believe there was 2 meals that I treated her to. So she may have left the cash tip, but whatever. I want to treat my mom, so it is what it is. I spent $20.01 on gas, and then $52.36 that I paid for groceries. And some of that, I know $36 of that was for game day with some friends. No, it's not a Stanley, but this is a new cup. I did spend some money here. You can see under shopping, I spent $112.26 shopping. And that does include this. This was, I think, $17 at TJ Maxx. It's not a Stanley. Definitely needed some health motivation, so I got this. And I got some yoga socks. And I realized I hadn't been drinking enough water at work. And honestly, this 40-ounce mug, although I think they were kind of ridiculous, it is such a great size. I had a mug or a bottle that was 30 ounces. That was never enough for the whole time at work. And then I had one that was 64 ounces, which was too much. It was heavy to carry in work and up 6 flights of stairs every day. I have been drinking a glass of water before work, 40 ounces at work, just for today. And then I drink one of these at home and another glass of water with like my vitamins. And I think that should be good to keep me hydrated every single day. And then I spent $78.81 on things for work. Honestly, if you were to ask me specifically what all I purchased, I really couldn't tell you. And that has gotten scary to me. Having things going on 3 weeks in a row, I was checking in on my finances, but not nearly as closely sticking to a budget as I do when I share everything with you guys. So that kind of, was an eye-opener that I need to make sure that I'm more diligent. I have not been keeping track of any of these expenses, like groceries, things that my husband is paying for, the gas that he pays for, the going out that he pays for. We had ordered Plaza Azteca one day. I think it was like $36, and I never recorded it. I am going to get back into that as well. I think it really helps not only myself from overspending on groceries, but I think my husband likes to see it, that, we're saving a lot of money and can make progress with other things. All right, down here to my goals. I did not start my coursework yet. I'm going to do that paper over spring break and not feel like I have to cram everything in right now. I just don't want to do that. So it's just a week away. It'll be fine. Finishing my declutter challenge. I didn't even finish, actually I could show you. I didn't even finish February. I have a ways to go. And I have a ways to go on the March challenge. So more to come with that later. Creating content to post on days that I will be away. Obviously, I have failed at that, but I am thinking ahead to other days that are coming up. So yeah, let me know your questions and curiosities down in the comments, and I will make a video to respond to you. I think I see Luna. There she is. Bulk process, reselling inventory. I did process some inventory, not nearly what I was hoping to. But I did enjoy my break, and sometimes that's what we need. Planting the garden. I did not start the garden, really. Well, I started some seeds, but not too much other stuff. Reselling building to 300 listings. Yeah, I am lucky if I'm gonna hit 200. And when I list stuff sells, so it's just I'm behind there, and I really haven't been consistent with YouTube, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. So far, I've earned $1,997.62 this month. I still have one more paycheck coming out on the 22nd. I have $1,006 in fixed expenses, and I have sent $2,000. No, I haven't sent all that, but so far I'm on track to send $2,844 towards debt this month. We'll see if I can hit or exceed that number. I mean, if I can hit $3,000, that would be amazing. Yeah, it does show that I'm negative $1,852.38 for the month. I'm not worried about that because I know my next paycheck is going to cover that. So not too worried about that. I already pre-filled some of my expenses. That's why it looks the way it does. Don't forget I'm giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. So if you want in on that, you know what to do. I will be back in a couple of days because I'm just trying to get some updates out to you guys. Let me know your questions for me in the comments down below, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.